Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Eva, and this is Hearts of Iron 4, Together for Victory. Now, as you know, we're doing a Italy campaign, and I'm also going to continue that campaign, but I'm basically a little burnt out on Civilization. It didn't help that I was recording an episode, and I got interrupted by a phone call, and then reflexively cancelled the recording, and then continued recording without noticing that I wasn't recording. So that basically upset me. I know it's maybe a little bit childish, but I'm also at the point where, yeah, we've got a really bad game going as Poland there, sadly. But that's okay, and I've been playing so much Hearts of Iron in the past few weeks, a lot of multiplayer, playing a lot with mods, but I've been wanting to try something that I haven't done at all yet, and I'm like, I need to try this. Here you can see that I'm currently in June 40 in the Italy game. Then I'm going to start a new game, starting the Gathering Storm. I know guys want to see me play a communist game for a change, but I want to try out a game as Japan. And do a specific thing, and that is focus on Navy. I'm gonna do a heavy focus on the Navy in this campaign, so that I can beat the American Navy, hopefully. This also means I will not play with historical AI focuses, because I want to see where the world ends up with. And yeah, here you can see Neo-Assyria, that's in a mod, Road to 56. Here, Kaiserreich been playing, USA States mod, the Great War I've been playing, and I did a stream a little bit ago. I am going to continue that game at one point, but when I find the time to stream, it is sometimes not that easy. Now, there are a few things that we will want to do as Japan, and that is, we actually do have quite a few garrisons going around. Yeah, this first episode will of course be a lot of setup. We have something outdated in production, and those are indeed submarines. So I'm going to focus on finishing these two first, so that annoying pop-up is gone. It's just that they already have quite a bit of production in them, so, and at this rate it's only going to take a month to complete anyway. On top of that, I would like to get more carriers, which is going to be the main focus of the Navy. Very carrier focused Navy. Military factories, actually I have to start off with 21 factories. I'm going to go to 7 here, 3, interwar fighter and carrier naval bomber. Do I not have better? No, I do not. I don't have regular fighters yet, so that is going to be a main focus. We do start off with 4 technology slots, which is fine. Let's finish off with these. I do want to focus a bit on the naval bombers, and I'm going to start with carrier fighters right now. Simply because I do want to make sure that we have a line running, and then hopefully get it to be more efficient soon enough as well. And that leaves me with 1. I think I can put an extra one on regular fighters for now. Okay, so focus tree. Japan, of course, starts off a lot with it's actually a very sparse tree. I've been playing a lot of mods recently again, and some of the trees in those games are very expansive. They're very fun to play, and also sometimes a little bit overpowered. Now here is an important one for us: increased naval production. The Chinese border incident, we're not going to do that until we're in 37 anyway. Reinforce the Soviet border could be done. Spiritual mobilization is also quite important because it gets us towards a really early research slot as well. Also, imperial austerity, industrial effort, more factories. Warrior traditions, also quite good to have. Divine Wind allows kamikaze strikes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with increased naval, the long lance, which grants torpedo range plus 100%. Ooh, that sounds interesting. But I'm gonna start with not enough building slots for naval dockyards in home area. Okay, but we're gonna start off with getting 4 more dockyards. That's not all we're gonna get. Anyway, research. I definitely want to get constructions going. I did say I want to get better fighters going as well. We kind of want to get Grand Battle Plan, or at least the next one. The Grand Battle Plan is fine. I've also started to get more start to gain more knowledge on how each tree works. Mobile warfare basically buffs a lot of tanks, superior firepower, mostly buffs your artillery and or your support divisions, which is also quite decent. Grand Battle Plan basically is the planning. So when you set up your attack plans, you get an offensive bonus the longer they've had to prepare. With Grand Battle Plan, you basically get longer to prepare. And Mass Assault is basically get a lot of units out on the field with as little supply as possible as you have. As it says here on the top, perfect weapons are overrated. A large number of good enough weapons is the path to victory. Anyway, we're going to get the next level of Grand Battle Plan. And finally, let's get Mechanical Engineering level 1, because it's quite cheap. It's only 100 days long normally. And you get 2% research time reduction, which is fine. We do have civilian factories. We have 13 available. And I would like it to start with more civilian factories. Let's see, let's build 5 of them here. And we'll also start production on 2 more dockyards in Hokkaido. It's basically for the overflow we might get from trade. Now what the AI usually does is focus a lot on getting more resources in the beginning. We won't get a lot from trade, to be honest, because we're exporting barely anything as it is. So the overflow won't really happen, and at the beginning anyway. But we don't need chromium, we do need steel. What do we need steel for anyway? I think mostly for the... yeah, mostly for our... I really should put these... actually, let's just put both of these at the top so they get the most resources, so they're done faster and so they're out of the queue sooner. See, now it finishes in 13 days. And once this is done, the oil will spill over to the next one. That's also something I actually should be researching really early on. Yes, probably for now instead of our fighters, actually. Oh, we have level 1. That is actually really nice, because I do want to get a couple of these up. The, synthetic refiners. I'm gonna put them on some of our islands. So they give like 5 oil and 2 rubber each. If we start building this now, it would take until May to complete, and April for the civilian factory. So I'm gonna leave it like this. So we're getting 4 more dockyards. After that, I'm probably gonna go down towards industrial effort for 3 extra civilian factories, and imperial austerity is also quite nice to get. We already have partial mobilization, so we already have a pretty decent amount of factories running as it is. Factory bomb vulnerability, division recovery rate. Since the Meiji Restoration, we have sought to use the worship at Shinto shrines to promote imperial loyalty and aid in nation building. This has allowed us to build up a country that is ready to sacrifice much in the name of the state. Now, we do have quite a few air units ready, but I'm gonna delete all of them, except for the ones, of course, on my carriers, because there's no use removing those. And it leaves us with Liao Tung. I actually have a quite decent amount of aircraft available in our reserves now. Fighters, bombers, naval bombers, close air support, and navy. Yeah, what I also would like to do is just get all the navy for now. We're gonna lose some names, but all of you come to Kyoto. Oh, no, Tokyo, that's Yokohama actually, this particular province. It's quite funny that both provinces are urbanized. I have quite a few big cities. Osaka, this is Kyoto. I'm assuming, actually, let's look at this one. It doesn't actually state. It only gives Osaka the victory point, not Kyoto, which is interesting. Can't select it because the Marines are in the way. Okay, then we have some armies that we need to... Actually, let's just look here. So the Hohai Shidan are very big units. And that's might be a little bit too much infantry, to be honest, because this has a combat width of 24, and you want to go for a combat width of 20 or 22. 22 for when you have a field marshal with the reduces front line by 10%, so 22 minus 10% is 19.8, which is 20. Should aim for 20 and or 40. Those are basically decent. The Ryodan, which are our can I not change that to a... I could change it to motorized infantry eventually, which is what I would like to do, but we would actually need to have cars as well, so we're going back to regular infantry for now. These are my tank divisions. The Kihai Shidan, the cavalry, just 6 units of cavalry. Holy shit. Jido Shidan. That's 24 worth of motorized infantry. Those are ridiculously big. Riko Sentai, our marines, pretty good. 6 marine brigades and a support engineer company. And our garrison units, which only have 6 infantry, which is fine. So our garrison units will be that one. Marines, I usually, well, I'll pick the shark. Sometimes I pick this helmet with the skull, because the helmet sort of symbolizes the Marines a little bit, but the shark also works. Jihai Sedan, which is the motorized, massive motorized division. I'll give you guys the wheel, I guess. Actually, I like this one better, Tropical Islands. Cavalry, of course, the horse. Tanks, we'll get the tanks. And infantry will get the katana, because we're Japanese. So when I now divide this up, you can more easily see what everything is. Let's select all the garrison divisions that we currently have, so we can... Oh wow, we have so many. So we can use them as garrison units as well. And this is a perfect... Yeah, 40 garrison divisions that I will assign to a field marshal. Probably one with not the best skill. Using generals is, I feel, better. Yeah, we do have the own combat with the offensive doctrine. So we will use Shonoruka Hata for this. And let's start garrisoning all our islands. Now we'll want to remove the guard coastline order, because then they will put someone in every single island they can. This is all American territory. It's fine. Just the islands. So you will already need 22 divisions just for all those islands. Taiwan, Okinawa. I think that's all of our islands. Actually, it's probably not. No, we have up here Atu Island. I'll take Sakhalin as well. Hokkaido, right? Doesn't show. So we only need 29 right now. So this will be island garrisons. No, just a garrison. That seems better. And I am actually going to split off. Well, 11. If I turn on coastline, it's 57. That's a big difference. Do we need anything else? Well, we will have a regular front line over there. So we'll just also do the home islands then. Just for garrison. 49 now. Quite a few. Okay, let's also... Naval bases. I don't need air bases. Low resistance. This is also quite a big difference. If I do air bases at 37. 49. 43. Okay, 43 I like for now. So we'll just need to train up 3 more for this particular army, which I will start doing right now. Oh, one too many. Just a series of 1. Let's drop them here and add them to them. I will also put them in a new theater as soon as I can. Just the garrison, the home. And we might eventually also add the air. There are only 6 of them. There we go. Like that. Okay, so that's all of our units. I've become a little bit particular with what I use in symbols as well, even though with number you almost don't see them. Okay, so that's our garrisons. We only have 1 unit of marines, two of these massive motorized armies. We'll actually combine those into one army that gets... Do we have any? We do... No. Commando. That's probably the one I want for my marines. Okay, so we don't have anyone... I'm gonna give you Chizuichi Tanaka. This will be our first cavalry. Actually, first motorized. Okay, you guys will be on this border. Oh yeah, didn't change that either. I'll make you red and the mechanical symbol. Okay, what's next? Our cavalry army. Actually quite a few. 10 divisions of cavalry. Not bad. So this will be the first cavalry. I will give you fortress? No. Yeah, we'll give you the fortress buster. This will be the first cavalry. There you go. And you also get to do a border. Really want that one with Shaanxi? Yeah, you can only put a border against one country, which is unfortunate. What you can do is, of course, get more of them, but I think having the cavalry in the north is fine for now. Make them orange. Give them... Yeah, I want more symbols, to be fair. I'll give them the clover. Our one marine unit will get its own army. That one, even though this general's really good, I want the commando general. Because the marines are supposed to get out of supply at some point. I also could put up a naval order from Nagasaki to near Nanjing, to which they will add more units. This is a very simple symbol, obviously, to pick, and I'll make them green. You guys can be in a new theater, by the way. The garrison. The garrison theater. Okay, and then we have left our regular army. That's actually... 15 units only. And that actually deselects them. But they are regulars. They are really well trained, actually. And I'll give you our best general, Yamashita. And since we have our puppet state here, I'm not entirely... don't think it's necessary to put them on our own border. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll put you on this border then. It's fine for now, but we're gonna need to train more units relatively quickly. And we're gonna need way more infantry equipment actually, so let's tone these down, put some more up there. Also the naval bomber. So we're instantly at 10, which gives us currently 51 a day, which means the current amount will be done in 4 months. And then that's including... That's actually mostly the ones we still need to deploy as well. 0 in storage. But we're gonna definitely need to train 9 more of these guys. That's wrong. Need to select the location on the map and then add to what army they need to go. This currently needs 279 days to complete. Well, for now that's fine. We're also gonna need to soon enough start a production of not... Yeah, we do need tank production and we need motorized production at some point. Okay, so our Marines do need support equipment, yes. Let's actually cancel that line for a second. So, because I want my factory in the motorized. That's basically what I want. We're not making that many ships right now, but that's fine. We're going to be making a lot more really soon, because I'm going to be focusing a lot on that. Anyway, that is the setup for now. I'm going to give you a different color as well. Here I'm going to be yellow. You're going to be the star. Yes, so that's the starting setup that I'm going to be using. We do need a lot of resources. That's also why we are going to build these. We'll start with 3 synthetic refineries. They, at our current speed, they do take 4 months and 10 days to finish, but it'll be fine. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. I'll see you guys later.